Hello grade 9 students, welcome to another virtual class. I am Miss Madhu Badge. We are studying chapter 8 quadrilaterals and we are learning how to apply midpoint theorem and its converse by answering questions of exercise 8.2. In today's video lesson we will continue with the same. We have already answered 5 questions of this exercise. So let's continue and answer the remaining questions. Question number 5. In a parallelogram ABCD, E is the midpoint of AB and F is the midpoint of DC. Show that the line segments AF and EC trisect the diagonal DB. What we are given is very clearly stated, so let's write it down. We are given a parallelogram ABCD in which E is midpoint of AB and F is midpoint of DC. We have to prove that these lines AF and EC trisect the diagonal DB. Trisect means to divide into 3 equal parts. So we have to show that DP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. Since we have to make use of midpoint theorem and its converse to answer this question, we will first have to find a triangle in which we can apply this theorem. We are given F as midpoint of DC. So if we consider triangle DCQ, then F is the midpoint of one side, and if we show that PF is parallel to QC, then we will be able to apply converse of midpoint theorem and say that P is midpoint of DQ. Likewise, in this triangle ABP, E is midpoint of one side. If we show EQ parallel to AP, then using converse of midpoint theorem, we'll be able to say that Q is midpoint of PB. And with these two results, we can say that DP will be equal to PQ will be equal to QB. But we will be able to apply converse of midpoint theorem only if we show EC parallel to AF. So that is going to be the first part of the proof. To show AF parallel to EC, we will have to show this quadrilateral AECF as a parallelogram. So let's use what is given. We are given F is midpoint of DC. So we can write DF is equal to FC, which is equal to half DC. So this implies DC is equal to 2 times FC. Mark this result as 1. Similarly, using the information that E is midpoint of AB, we can write AE is equal to EB and each will be half of AB. So this implies that we can write AB equal to 2 times AE. Mark this result as 2. Since ABCD is given as a parallelogram, its opposite sides will be equal. So we can write AB is equal to DC. This implies that the left hand side of result 1 and 2 are equal. So the right hand sides will also be equal. So 2 times FC is equal to 2 times AE. This implies FC is equal to AE. Mark this as 3. Now FC will also be parallel to AE. Why? Because FC and AE are parts of parallel lines AB and DC. Let's mark this result as 4. So now from these two results, 3 and 4, we have shown that in this quadrilateral AECF, one pair of opposite sides is parallel and equal. So this implies AECF is a parallelogram. Now since AECF is a parallelogram, it implies that both pairs of opposite sides will be parallel. So we can write AF is parallel to EC. Now using this result, we are going to apply converse of midpoint theorem. So let's mark the lines that we have just shown parallel. AF parallel to EC. Consider triangle DCQ. We are given that F is the midpoint of DC. So we can write DF is equal to FC. We have shown AF parallel to EC. So we can write FP is parallel to QC, as they are parts of parallel lines. So a line drawn from the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to the second side will bisect the third side. So this implies DP is equal to PQ. Mark this result as 5. Now we will consider triangle ABP. We are given E as midpoint of AB. So we can write AE is equal to EB. And EQ is parallel to AP, as they are parts of parallel lines. We have a line EQ that is drawn from the midpoint of one side parallel to the second side. Therefore, it will bisect the third side. So this point Q will be the midpoint of PB. So we can write PQ is equal to QB. Mark this result as 6. So we can write DP is equal to PQ is equal to QB. And hence we have shown that the diagonal DB is trisected. Question number 7. ABC is a triangle right angled at C. A line through the midpoint M of hypotenuse AB. Let's mark this point M on AB such that it is midpoint of AB. So we can mark AM equal to MB. And this line through the midpoint M is parallel to BC, intersects AC at D. So draw a line from M such that it is parallel to BC and it intersects AC at D. Show that D is the midpoint of AC, MD is perpendicular to AC, and CM is equal to MA is equal to half AB. So what we have to prove is directly stated pointwise. Let's write down what is given. We are given triangle ACB as right angled at C. So that means we are given angle ACB equal to 90 degrees. and we are given that M is midpoint of AB, so AM is equal to MB, and we have drawn MD parallel to BC. First part is very easy to show. We have to show that D is midpoint of AC. Observe that in this triangle ABC, MD is a line that is drawn from midpoint of one side parallel to the second side. Therefore, it will bisect the third side of this triangle. So we can write AD is equal to DC using converse of midpoint theorem. So this implies D is midpoint of AC. The second part is also very easy. We are given DM parallel to CB. Taking AC as the transversal, cutting these two parallel lines, these two angles will form corresponding angles and therefore they will be equal. But angle C is 90 degrees, so angle D will also be 90 degrees. So this implies MD is perpendicular to AC. Now we have to show CM is equal to MA. So join these points M and C. To show AM equal to MC, we will show the triangles containing them congruent. So we are going to show triangle ADM congruent to triangle CDM. In these two triangles, we have already shown AD equal to DC in the first part. In the second part, we have shown angle ADM equal to 90 degrees. Now these two angles in the figure are making linear pair. So angle MDC will also be equal to 90 degrees. So angle ADM is equal to angle MDC, and DM is a common side in these two triangles. So we have two sides and an included angle in yellow triangle equal to two corresponding sides and an included angle in the green triangle. So these triangles are congruent by SAS. And therefore their corresponding sides are equal, so we can write AM equal to CM. But AM is equal to MB because M is the midpoint and each can be written as half AB. So this implies that AM is equal to CM equal to half AB. So this proves the third part. With this, we come to the end of this video lesson and also of this chapter. Your assignment for today is example 8 of NCERT textbook. Equal intercepts AB and BC. In this question, imply that the length AB is equal to length BC. We have to show that DE is equal to EF. Where in this figure we are given that L, M and N are parallel lines cut by two transversals P and Q. You will be able to prove this question by applying converse of midpoint theorem. See you in the next class. Until then, goodbye.